What's up, everyone? It is Shay, and I know that you guys are like, you're sitting in the same spot that you usually do. I thought you bought a tripod. I did, but it's early, and I don't feel like setting it up, so I'm sitting. Please allow me to sit. It's way too early. It's like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm recording this video. But anyway, I decided to record this video because I don't have much other time to record this one. So much for me getting ahead of my own schedule. Guess not. Anyway, this video is gonna be me counting down or me listing 10 of the most iconic anime catchphrases, and these are really in no particular order. This is just 10 animes that I've watched and that I've liked their catchphrases. Some animes that I do like don't really seem to have a catchphrase, but doesn't matter. So these are my 10 animes I feel have iconic catchphrases. And I know some of you guys are like, why do you think they're iconic? I don't know. This is my opinion. If you have some that you think are iconic, comment them down below or make up your own list. That's pretty much where I'm gonna go with that. So anyway, let's get this started. So number 1 is gonna be Haruhi Fujioka from the anime Ouran High School Host Club, and her catchphrase was generally, "These damn rich people," or it was usually, "I'm sorry, I hate these damn rich people." And she would say this a lot of times during the anime, mostly whenever something happened that she deemed unfair, because Haruhi in the anime in Ouran High School Host Club is a commoner, so she doesn't have a lot of the luxuries that a lot of her rich friends seem to have. So let me get to number 2, and that is Vash the Stampede from Trigun with the catchphrase, "This world is made of love and peace." Yep, that's his catchphrase, and he was actually voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who was the original, who was the Green Ranger and the Black Ranger in Power Rangers. And that anime is so ridiculously funny. It is an old school anime, so it does, the art style is kind of on the older side, but overall the anime as a whole is very, very good. It's super funny, and honestly, it has a couple of heartbreaking scenes. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. I know some of you guys who are used to the newer art style may not like it as much, but still, watch it, enjoy it, and watch Vash say that catchphrase over and over again. So number 3 is going to be Ryoma Etchison from the anime Prince of Tennis, and his catchphrase was "Mara Mara Dane." I know it's in Japanese. I can't remember what the English translation of it for. I looked it up, but I can't remember it right now off the top of my head. But he would say this like pretty much anytime someone did something and it just wasn't up to par, wasn't, good. He would say this all the time. And I've watched the anime, both the English and the Japanese. I like the Japanese a lot better, the original Japanese. I do not like the English. The English wasn't bad per se. It was just that it actually was never completed, just because of the fact that a lot of people seem to have not liked it. So it doesn't have a whole lot of episodes. And it also was originally dubbed by Viz Media, and Johnny Young Bosch is in that too. He voices Fuji, if you guys didn't know. Fun fact. Anyway, that was number 3. So number 4, we're gonna go with Shikamaru Nara from the anime Naruto, and his catchphrase, as many of you guys know, was "What a drag." He was the laziest shinobi in Naruto. He hated doing anything, and he would always say "what a drag" whenever he had to do something that he didn't want to do. And I'll be honest, I've had days when I'm like this and I want to say "what a drag," and that is every morning when I have to get up in the morning and go to work because I am so tired. Like I look now. I look really tired, don't I? That's because I didn't go to bed till late last night. I know I was supposed to go to bed early, but I forgot. I was just up. So getting to number 5 is Moroku from Inuyasha, who would always say, "Will you bear my child?" He would say that to every girl that he would meet. He would say it all the time, and generally he was always met with a slap in the face, generally by Sango, because she was like, "That's rude," and really stupid for him to say, until one time someone actually said yes, which was actually a really, really funny episode. If you guys have seen that episode, let me know, or give this video a thumbs up if you've seen that episode and know what episode I'm talking about. Then we're gonna go to number 6, which is Edward Elric from the anime Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This one's more so from Fullmetal Alchemist, and it's the line he says, "Who are you calling short?" As many of you guys know, Edward Elric in Fullmetal Alchemist is very, very short. And people always talked about him being short. The one that was mostly talked about it was Colonel Roy Mustang, who would call him Pipsqueak and really just make fun of him. You hear more of these jokes about his height, more so in the first one, Fullmetal Alchemist, not so much in Brotherhood. Fullmetal Alchemist has more of a comedic feel at certain moments, and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is very, very much more of a darker series and a lot more dramatic. So if you want the funny one, check out Fullmetal Alchemist, but if you want more dramatic, check out Brotherhood. But honestly, check out both because they both end very, very differently. As many of you guys know, Fullmetal Alchemist actually is based off of the manga, but since the manga was not completed by the time the anime was released, they did go a completely different route because they made up their own completely different ending. And when Brotherhood came out, it follows the manga directly, and it's quite different. For example, there's characters in the first one that's not in the second one, and there's characters that aren't in the first one that are now in the second one. It's kind of cool. So yeah, check both of them out and hear Edward Elric say that iconic line. Coming in at number 7 is, like always, Vegeta from DBZ, and this is with him saying, "I am the Prince of All Saiyans." That's probably my favorite line. I love doing this list because I get to try and do voice impressions of all these characters, and they're all really, really bad. But anyway, he says, "I am the Prince of All Saiyans," and he says it all the time to where people are like, "We know you're the Prince of All Saiyans." But yes, Vegeta is one of my favorite characters from DBZ. I like him as well as Goku, but I like him because he is the bad guy gone good, and it's awesome. Anyway, coming in at number 8 is Sebastian from Black Butler, and this actually is kind of like 2 lines. Well, actually, no, I only chose one. Actually, not take a look. And this is him saying, "Yes, my lord." I'm not doing an English accent. Once again, it's early. But anyway, he says, "Yes, my lord," all the time, and I love the dub of this anime. J. Michael Tatum voices Sebastian, and I've watched his panels online via YouTube. Thank you for those people who record them, since I can't go to every convention. And I actually got a chance to actually meet him in person and got to have a picture with him and everything else. And I actually got to hear him say this line, and to hear people hear him say this line, it like goes wild. All the girls scream. It's like fangirl central. But anyway, yeah, so that's number 8. So number 9 is from one of my favorites, as you guys know, and that's from Sailor Moon, and that's from Sailor Moon saying, "In the name of the moon, I will punish you." And it's a tagline she says every time she's about to vanquish and fight somebody. What's there not to like? Anyway, now coming in at number 10, and this is my final one, it's Happy from Fairy Tail with "I." That's literally what he says all the time. I like that noise, or him saying I don't know, it's like vaguely reminiscent of a pirate, but then it's also like really, really funny because I don't know. Anyway, those are my 10 iconic catchphrases or taglines from an anime that I feel are iconic. Which ones do you feel are iconic? Which ones do you feel are not yet iconic? Only because some of these animes could be fairly new. Like, for example, Fairy Tail is still kind of a new anime. It's not really spectacularly old, but some of these I named are kind of old, so yes, the taglines to me are iconic. But yeah, let me know which ones you think are iconic. Do you not think these are iconic? Which ones do you think I missed? Which ones do you think I should have added? Let me know. So comment those down below, and let me know if you guys hearing these taglines makes you guys want to see the anime. But I'm sorry if I said them wrong or terribly. I'm not a voice actor, and it's early, so please be nice. But anyway, thanks so much. I have a new video out for you guys on Wednesday. I'm gonna try actually do an anime related video for you guys every Saturday, since that is where my roots came from when it came to me doing videos, and I want to get back to doing those. So yeah, all right, you guys, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.